Good morning, everybody. Time for Harmonica. I have some very exciting news, so we'll wait till everybody gets logged in here, and then we'll tell them what the exciting news is. We have to make a decision today about whether we're going to take harmonica serious or not. Um, Apparently, there are people on this planet who are taking harmonica seriously, and I'm now up to several pretty serious pieces of literature that I now own because when you go on Amazon and you're like, all right, I got to buy, I don't know, soap or toilet paper. Or I don't know, you don't buy toilet paper on Amazon, but you buy boring stuff. I need to get a shirt. Um, and then you're like, well, I want to order something fun too while I'm here. And the fun things that I order always end up costing more than the cheap stuff I'm there to order. Um, and now it's working. I don't get WordPress. You're going to be the death of me. They've been so awesome. I don't know why I'm complaining about them. There's Harmonica, live streaming. All right, so we'll wait for everybody to pile in here. But thing that's going on here, which is very exciting, is that some people on this planet are taking harmonica seriously. And I have now purchased what I believe is a fairly definitive book group of 3 books, which I think would allow us to become pretty legitimate harmonica players. And who knows? Maybe we should be taking this more seriously. To take it seriously, at least at our level, go to mammothgardens.com. That is where I'm posting all of our sheet music and Gary Hugert's big book of harmonica. And let's see. So there's that. Sandy is in. Good morning. Ready to rock. Ready to make this harmonica thing. Francis is in. Good morning, Francis. So I'm doing some soul searching about how seriously I think we should be taking. Yeah, I should probably follow this girl. Like, I'm already following her. Okay, good. Close Twitter down. Then we have a couple of. I live in Colorado, and Western Colorado, not us, elected a very far right House of Representatives. And of course, they don't say, she's from Western Colorado, those ranchers and people. They say she's from Colorado, and I'm like, we didn't really vote for her here. So now there's people already were running to replace her, and she's just barely in office. So I'm trying not to get involved in politics, but I hate it when Colorado looks stupid, and we look stupid right now. It's not that we're above being stupid. We can definitely pull off stupid pretty good, but I hate it when it happens. Let's see. Oh, Eileen is bad. Oh, okay, good. I need to get her ukulele back. Let's see. Who else wandered in? Deb is here, in from Hawaii. I got to tell you guys, Linda, who comes to our ukulele classes, also is in Hawaii, and she was mentioning that it had snowed in Hawaii. And in my mind, I'm like, it doesn't snow in Hawaii. And so Deb's husband Lanny sent me a photo, way up on those massive volcanoes, way up on the top there was snow. And I'm like, oh, sorry you're having such terrible weather in Hawaii. Fran is in. Good morning, Fran. Don, good morning and happy Friday. Sandy, let's take this to the max. Sandy's ready to take this seriously. Good morning, Diane. Marcia, I know, wants to take it to the max. Pauline, hi again. Sunny and 53 in California. Kat, hey everybody, got my second Yay! Last night, so feeling a little, feeling like I got COVID right at the moment. But so grateful! Yay! I'm super excited about that, cat. I know you guys have been through quite the ordeal down there, and so I'm delighted, absolutely delighted. Valerie in for Friday, fun day, sunny and frosty here. That's not at all what the news said. The news said Chicago is miserably frozen and cold up there. Just shared the website with my consciously living class. Several folks saw your hero award. Oh, that's nice. That's exciting. I'm an everyday hero, in case you guys don't know. All right. And good morning, Connie, TGIF. All right. Before we get too far, I'm going to put a thought in your head. I was wandering through YouTube the other day. No, I wasn't. I was wandering through Amazon the other day because we needed to buy something stupid. And so every time I buy something stupid on Amazon, like something boring, I don't remember what we had to buy. We buy. I know I'm not supposed to like Amazon, but I do, and I find it very helpful. And because I don't really do much shopping anyway, and so the little bit of stuff I buy, it's just way faster, convenient, and less expensive from them. Anyway, I know the whole Amazon ordeal. But when I was in there buying whatever boring thing we had to buy, I'm like, well, I want to buy something fun too. So what do I type in? Chromatic harmonica, enter, and see what comes up. And the other day I got that book that was 700 pages, which I'm working on slogging my way through. The other day I looked through, and brand new, December 2020, bum ba dum bum bum. It's called 70 Exercises and Progressive Musical Studies for the Chromatic Harmonica. And this comes with the second book. This just arrived like minutes ago. There's a second book, I think it'll be here tomorrow. That's the that's the previous version of this one, or this is like book 2, and the book 1 is coming tomorrow. But let me give you an example of what's in here. Let's go toward the back. Okay, guys, scales and arpeggios. Here's exercise number 70. Okay. I don't know what it sounds like. It's probably amazing. This is real. This guy, here's what he does. He teaches in an Italian conservatory. He takes chromatic harmonica seriously, like a serious classical musical player, right? Like he's not goofing around with it, talking. He's not worried about whether he has to push the button or not. Let's put it that way. And my thought was, because he does, in one of the videos he talks about this, does encourage those of us who are harmonica teachers to bring this information to those of you who are harmonica students. I'm down with doing that. If you're down with doing that, I do have one thought or a question, I guess. No tablature, right? So we could either begin working our way through that book just as is, no tablature, or we could add the tablature to there. What do you think? One, I think it would do us some good to just start working our way through this. If we won't, it's not for this one, right? It's not for this one, it's for the chromatic, but for those of you who bought chromatic, I think you're kind of having a good time with it, and maybe we ought to take it more. Like for me, it's like, well, let's just blow in hole number 4. Isn't that awesome? And so that's how my head works. But I would like to know if you guys want to take it seriously. By the way, you're pulling up "You Are My Sunshine" to play for our Friday concert. I guess my question is, how serious do you want to take a chromatic harmonica? If you want to take it really seriously, we should get rid of the tablature on at least this part of the stuff. On our songs, we don't get rid of the tablature, but on this kind of stuff, we should probably do it without tablature. However, if we're in that area where, yeah, I'd like to take it seriously, but not that seriously, we could do those, and then could add the tablature on underneath it. And so I guess I'm looking for a little guidance from you guys. I do know we will be pulling some stuff out of there because I want to get better at this, but I'm not positive I want to get that great. I don't know if I want to be conservatory level great, but I do want to be better. And so give it some thought, and before you leave today, let me know what you think about. Am I ready to take chromatic harmonica on without tablature? And that might be, we might set that off as another section on our website and in our daily studies about, here's chromatic songs that have tablature, and then here's this small exercise where we do it without tablature. and then you would on your own be working on figuring out which holes to blow into. So give it some thought before you leave today. I'll mention it one more time, and you give me some thoughts about how you think we should handle that. I'm fine going either way. We are going to work through the information in there, whether we use tablature or not. So let's play "You Are My Sunshine." Let's get through our diatonic stuff, and then we will play some chromatic, and then we wrap it up with a final decision on that. Okay. Those of you here today get to make the choice, right? Some people don't show up on Fridays. They'll get whatever we decide today. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. There we go. You Are My Sunshine. Beautiful tune, right? Love that one. Just nice nice way to warm up your harmonica. The other nice way is to go grab Love Me Tender. Let's go play a little Elvis this morning. OPQ and Love Me Tender. And we'll be putting in repeats on this one. We'll be getting there's 3 sets of lyrics, and I've already got them on for one of the other instruments. I think ukulele or guitar, and so I'll be adding to this one. I'm going to update this sheet here pretty soon, and we'll put on supposedly played 3 times through. We will, but I will for you guys. I'll just be putting in a first and second repeat here. So when we get down to the bottom, count your 4 beats and then go right back up to the top, please. So let's play it 2 times through. 1, 2, 3, 4. right. Forgot how high up on the harmonica that is. Whew, wears me out. Let's go. Speaking of high on the harmonica, let's play Leaving on a Jet Plane. This will be the last time we play Leaving on a Jet Plane as a diatonic song. We're going to move that over to chromatic. It's just too high, and so let's give it a nice swan song today. Do the best you can, and then we will be next time it appears, it will be on the chromatic list. Okay, I will leave the diatonic harmonica notes on there probably, but I think I will drop it down onto the chromatic so that it's not quite so piercing throughout the whole thing, because it's a really nice song, and it's a little disappointing that it fits on a diatonic but not really. So remember, you have a repeat on page 2 from the top. 3-beat count in, blow 7. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. To the top. From major 24 and go. Yeah, it's just too high. So that will not be played that way again. This is just, it fits on here, but it's too hard. So let's play maybe someday when you are, I don't know, it would sound probably a lot better on a G harmonica. So those of you guys who bought your G harmonicas, give it a try on that. I think it'll be fun. All right, let's do Mr. Bojangles next. And I'm going to, you guys are going to do the work on this one, okay? You're going to play the tune. I'm going to sort of hum the song as we go along, and I'm going to give you some chords behind it. Mr. Bojangles, where did he go? How come he didn't show up on my list here? Maybe he's on the front page. There he is. All right. I'm going to give you chords, okay, and you are going to give me the melody. And we'll see. At your house, this should sound kind of cool. Okay, we're going to do. What happened to my thingamabobber? I got this thingamabobber that we put on the guitar to help hold it in place. There we go. But mine just falls off. And so sometimes I'm like, where's my thing? All right, here we go. I'm going to count as specific as I can. I knew a man, Bojangles. Let me get on the right chord here. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. So I'll sing, right? Your job is to cover up my singing with your harmonica. And then I will do everything I can to keep the pacing steady throughout. We'll go all the way down to measure 40, and then we'll come back and then do it again. Okay, so 2 times through. And I will be singing the tune as best I can, which is not good. And you'll be playing the notes. Okay, so we're going to have a little duet here. Okay, we'll see how it goes. All right. Hey, Patty, good to see you. All right, from the top, 1, 2. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. In worn old shoes, with silver hair and bagged shirt and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. 1, 2. He jumped so high, jumped so high. Then he lightly touched down. 2, 3, 4. Mr. Bojangles. 1, 2. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles, dance to, back to the top. I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you. C chord, F. In worn old shoes. 2, 1. With silver hair and ragged shirt and baggy pants. Strum. The old soft shoe. He jumped so high, jumped so high. Then he lightly touched down. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles, dance. How'd we do? How'd you do? Were you close? Too fast? Too slow? Killed it? didn't get nowhere to start. Let me know what your experience at your house was, right? As I can only hear me, blank, blank, blank. So I don't know if you, I don't know if that works or not. Let me run through the preview. I'm going to zip down the list and then we'll catch up with you. Toss your thoughts over in the chat. 68 degrees in Cuenca, all warm up. Evelyn's ready and fired up today. Harmonicas would be a great Valentine's Day gift. Yes, it would. If you, both for people you love and for people you hate. Sandy. Sandy's like, oh, I'm open. Tab first book, no tab the second. Oh, that's a good idea. We'll mix it up, right? Brand says, I'm okay without tablature. Connie says, seriously, I don't know what that means. I would not be able to do it without the tab. All right, I think that's probably fair. She's not that, Diane says, I'm not that serious. A whole lesson without tab and to do a whole, yeah, I that's kind of how I'm leaning. So nice when after nearly 6 months when I blow, I only get one note and not three. Look at progress, right? That's exciting. It's a hard, and guys, the diatonic harmonica thing, super easy to get started, super hard to get good at it. Don says, I'm thinking playing standard notation in the key of C would only would be sufficient for quite some time. Yeah, I agree, Don. I think that's pretty smart. Would both notation and tab work well together as options? Yeah, I think we could probably do options with that. Patty made it in late. I really enjoyed Mr. Bojangles, you playing the guitar with us. Okay. Oh, I love that. Okay, good. That's exciting. Mr. B sounds so much better with the guitar also. Timing's tough, right? I was worried as I was going through that. I'm trying to go as slow as I can because you guys have a lot of notes in there. That was awesome. Sounded good. Nice, sounded great. Guitar helped a lot. Okay. How would some simple songs from the key C Facebook? Yeah, we can do that. So, all right. So a couple things that just happened, which is super exciting. I will do on Fridays, we'll try to pick one song where I play guitar and you guys play harmonica, just as continuing to get that let's play in as many possible ways as we can. The truth is, you may actually have that happen. Whether it's a piano player, a guitar player, or a ukulele player, you could totally find a friend. It's hard to find friends when you're a harmonica player. And they would do one thing and you would play the music. And every time, 100% of the times when I see people playing harmonica, it's in an ensemble of some sort. Otherwise, you're just a weird little old man like me, honking out, you are my sunshine. But anytime you see legitimate harmonica going on, it's always in an ensemble situation. It's just not, it can be played as a solo instrument, but it's just better when you have others. And so we'll try each Friday to do at least one time when I do the accompaniment and you guys handle the melody. I think that's fun. I think it's a good opportunity for you to hear what can happen when you bring this guy and a group of players together. Should be fun. Second, for those of you who are in late, Patty, we got there's a guy in Italy who takes chromatic harmonica seriously and has published 2 books full of like legitimate music. And so the question was, hey, how would you guys feel about studying through that book? If we did pieces and parts of that book, we won't do the whole thing, but we might, I don't know, over the next couple of years. Would you want to do it with tab or without tab? And I think got kind of a mixed reaction over here. Mostly people are like, yeah, no, I kind of want the tab. Okay. And of course he doesn't give tab at all. But obviously we can figure that out and put it on there. So let me give that some thought about how we might improve our overall seriousness of these instruments by playing that. And when we can travel again to Italy, let's plan on the field. Yeah, heck yeah, we'll go to Italy and we'll go knock on his door. He'll be home. He doesn't know it. He's studying chromatic harmonica. And there's nobody hanging. He doesn't have anything to do. He's not getting invited in to play harmonica concertos, which is sad, right? This would make a lovely concerto instrument. And so he'll be home and he'll invite us in. We'll have a cappuccino with him. All right. The book is called, this is book 2 of that. It's called 70 Exercises in Progressive Musical Studies for the Chromatic Harmonica. Super boring. I don't necessarily want you guys, if you want to support the guy, go on to Amazon and get it. But for us, I'll need to go through and sort of adjust, right? We'll take what he's got here. Most of these songs are way too long. This song probably, to play it well, is that song would take us a month to study, and so it's just because he's got key changes in here and all kinds. I mean, this is legit, and so. Let's see what book one looks like, and maybe we can phase in, just kind of feed us like little baby birds until we get better. How about that? And I will figure out. I think we'll definitely give you the option, right? Here's the tab version, here's the non-tab version. I will always play from the tab version because I don't believe in all this standard notation stuff. What was the name of the book? And heavens, I need tab. Cat's like, no tab. What? If you're a multi-instrumentalist, lots of you guys are in my guitar or in ukulele stuff, it gets really, really challenging to go from instrument to instrument to instrument without tablature. I've given up on it long ago. The only instrument that I just continue to read straight from standard notation is piano. Other than that, I want tab. And I want both, honestly. I need both of them there. But I want the melody line, but then I want a tab to go with it in all of the other instruments I play. It's just too hard to be multi-instrumentalists. If you're only going to study one instrument, then yeah, it makes perfect sense to stick with just standard notation. But if you're going to do more than one instrument, you need you need help, I think. So yeah, let's play Moon River. And then we'll get into the chromatic stuff, right? Yeah, and the chromatics after this. So Moon River on diatonic, please. It's kind of a long song, so we play all the way to the bottom, come back, play it again. If you're playing this for somebody out in the world and they're like, oh, you're taking harmonica lessons, play me something, this would be a cool one to play, right? Don't play it twice through. Just take the second ending. When you get down to 37, just jump to 43. They don't need to hear. The song is intended to be played once through, but because I needed it to be longer for something we were doing with ukulele, I put a repeat in there, and now everybody feels like they have to do the repeat, and you don't. Just go to the second ending. That's the original way the song went. All right. By the way, isn't it exciting we can play this on a diatonic harmonica? It's so exciting. All right. From the top, 3-beat count in, play it twice through. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. All right, there's our diatonic. That's a good diatonic group today, I think. Leave It on a Jet Plane will come back as a chromatic piece, and that's what I know. By the way, I was watching a video the other day. It's pretty important you take that and tap it out. get the saliva out of there when you do it. I've always done that. I don't know where I learned that, but I was watching a video where the guy's like, "Yeah, this is very serious. You should tap this out." So, before you put your harmonica back in the box, tap it out to get as much saliva out of it as you can. All right, guys, if you are diatonic only, you're set for the day. Of course, you're not diatonic only. What the heck? It's $40 to get a chromatic. Get one. Get a second job until you earn $40 and then quit that job. Because with chromatic, you're going to end up standing outside the bus station, or in Denver, Patty is going down to play at the train station, and she's going to play one of these, and she's going to make the minute she makes $1, she can quit playing. And now she promised she was going to do that. Let's go do As Time Goes By. You have to take a music stand. Patty, I'm telling you, here's how you busk. Here's how you become a busker. Take your music stand. You should have bought one of those good ones that I sell. And then you go down, you put it up there, put your coffee can out front, and Folgers. It's got to be a metal one too. You're gonna have to go to eBay to get your coffee can. And then and you don't need the big one, just the smaller size one is fine. And then put that down. You got to put your rug down for the dog, and then sunglasses and a hat. Doesn't matter what kind of hat, just has to be a hat. And then you play until $1 gets put in there, and then I want a photograph. All right, so we're waiting on Patricia to get that done. Until then, we'll be here playing. As time goes by, 3-beat countdown. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wang. Oh, isn't that a good song? I didn't play particularly well, but I love it. And so hopefully you're having fun with that one. How are we doing on time? We're going to run short, so we're going to have a couple of them carried over into next week. Let's go ahead and just keep going down the list. Let's go grab Ash Grove and see how that one goes for us. Ash Grove, please. Why isn't it there? Ash Grove, here it is. All right, here we go. Let's see. A couple of thoughts over here. We would need to wear really funny costumes as buskers at the Denver train station. No, you get, well, don't wear it too funny because you can't tell the homeless people from you, right? And so we've had a massive increase in the number of people living on the streets in Denver. It's not anybody's in best interest. It's just kind of a sad situation. So don't dress too funny. I live with I live down in an area where they come around all the time, and you're like, what are you wearing? Let's see. Patricia says, I may need a tiny bit more practice before I quit my day job. If you don't have a fallback, you have to make this work. I'm just saying, where's your level of commitment, Patty? You're ready to go up against rattlesnakes, but blowing through a harmonica? Come on, step it up. Ash Grove, 3 times through, basically, right? All the way to the page 1 again, page 2, page 1 again, wrap it up. Here we go. This will be our swan song for today, and then we'll carry the other 2 songs over into next week. From the top, 2-beat count in, play it as written. 1, 2. Let me put it on the right notes and it'll sound a whole lot better, I think. 1, 2. I remember when we first started that tune, I had a heck of a time playing that, and I certainly got plenty of room for improvement even still, but it's not hard anymore. It's like, oh, this is sort of pleasant, and we're hopping around all over this harmonica, busily waiting for the one place where we push the button in, and just having that sense of, hey, we're trying to get the song out. We're trying to make some music and make a melody and make everybody happy. So, all right, you guys, I will move before you run out, don't run out quite yet. I'll move Wonderful World and It's Only a Paper Moon. Both of those are delicious songs. So we'll move those into next week. So we will add those onto next Friday's rounds, and probably I'll squish them in somewhere during the week. I will be leaving on a jet plane over to Chromatic. So we may end up with that in the list of things to work on this next week. And so that's the plan at the moment. I will get repost the new schedule as quickly as possible here, and then remember next Friday I'm out, and as I will be the Monday after that. So I've got not this week, but the end of next week. I'm going to take 4 days and catch up on some stuff around here. So so I will give you. So probably my thought is I will probably just lay out the next 2 weeks schedule so that you won't feel like you have any excuse not to be playing harmonica. And honestly, just keep this time slot open. Sit down, play the harmonica, whether I'm here or not. And I will be digging into these books I'm getting to see about adding in a higher level chromatic experience for those of you guys that want that. And then sort of more technical in nature. And then also we will be looking at making sure each Friday or next week, our concert will be on Thursday, that we have at least one song where I just give you accompaniment and then you play the tune. And you'll see, and it should sound kind of cool at your house, right? And so I'll see if I can learn how to play guitar real fast, and then we'll make a great band, us. And Patty is down, I think, with being our busker. And so, again, metal coffee can, music stand, 3-ring binder, sunglasses, hat, rug, a rug, and your dog, and wear something silly, something with plaid, and then first one of you makes $1 busking. I want to know about it. We actually had years ago. We had one of our ukulele players. She was on vacation and she was sitting on a bench somewhere in one kind of a tourist zone, and taken her friend and her took her ukulele down. They were just sitting there playing, just whatever. And somebody came by and gave them $1, and she brought that $1 and gave it to me. I still have that $1. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Random act of kindness. Try to do something silly or fun for somebody else. Try to be safe. Kat has both of her shots. She's probably at home going, I don't feel so good. So let's be more like Kat. Practice. I don't know if you have to practice harmonica. If you want to get good, you have to practice. If you want to not quit and get really good, you have to show up here. And I don't know where else you're going to go. Maybe, I don't know, go look at some of the other YouTube videos. I haven't found anybody on YouTube that I'm just in love with harmonica-wise. Lots of good players. Not that I haven't. The teachers seem a little, I don't know. I haven't quite found a teacher that is speaks to me yet. If you're logged in, if you'd hit the thumbs up button, that's helpful. And I'll see all of you guys next Monday, and I'll get the website turned around for the next 2 weeks and be thinking through some of these ideas that are boiling in my head. I think it'd be fun to be really good at playing harmonica, don't you? All right, Kat, good to see you. I hope you feel better quickly. Delighted you're vaccinated. Diane, have a good weekend. Good to go Broncos. There's a football game this weekend. You may have heard. It's really they do all this football stuff, and then there's a concert by The Weeknd that lasts 10 minutes. And so, if you don't know who The Weeknd is, you're supposed to. Okay, you're supposed to. So you might want to look into that. Deb, thanks. Good to see you, Deb. Don, good. Thanks to see you. Are you doing something nice with Donna for Valentine's Day? We're debating. We're not going anything or doing anything, and we don't exchange gifts on holidays anymore, especially made-up holidays. But we'll probably do something sweet. We'll probably rent a movie and sit and eat popcorn. I don't know. I think we've been married 30 years or something like that, like a crazy number of years. And the fact that she hasn't murdered me is the only Valentine's Day gift I need. So my family will pay me not to play. Marcia sent me a photo of her playing Happy Birthday there at the kitchen counter, and everybody's looking at her like, is it almost over? No, they were looking at her like, gosh, I can't believe Marcia's killing it like she's doing. All right. Happy weekend, Francis. Sandy, see y'all later. Patty, thanks. I'll see you next week. Fran, Marcia. Fran's family will pay her too. No, you can't be unbuskers. You have to be actual buskers. All right, Pauline, have fun. See some of you guys in ukulele in a little bit, and the rest of you guys I will see on Monday. Have a great weekend. Pulling the plug. Thanks, Connie.